And welcome to this very special broadcast that we're bringing to you right from the heart of the Karnataka capital, Bengaluru. We're right outside the historical steps of the Vidhan Saudha, and we're going to be bringing you this special broadcast on the subject of what is going to dominate in this Karnataka election. Is it going to be polarization? Will it be populism, or will it be the clash of personalities? And to right away kick that off, I want to go right across to all our guests. Joining us with us is Malavika Avinash of the BJP. We have with us Mr. Tanvir Ahmed of the JDS. Rajesh Karappa of the Aam Aadmi Party is with us, and we also have with us Mr. B.S. Arun, respected senior journalist and columnist. Let me start with you first, Malavika Avinash. There's been a lot of talk around extremely sensitive issues, and many say that this is a very different and marked approach over the last 2 years when it comes to political parties. And all political parties perhaps have raised similar issues, but the focus has been on the government, because the government in any particular political system is the driving force. Is there a concerted effort at raising sensitive issues?
You see, you spoke of populism, of polarization and of personality. I think this election is about progress, about productivity and pro-incumbency. Madhav, I am no Rahul Gandhi. I am no D.K. Shiv Kumar. I am just a humble Savarkar. I am just a chai wala Narendra Modi. I have not been disqualified because I used slander against a community and thereafter was convicted by the court and hence on bail. Neither am I out on bail on charges of corruption, because I ran the National Herald as if it were my own personal estate. So here I am. I am a humble Karyakarta. I am a person of humble beginnings. I have worked my way up to become the Chief Minister of Gujarat and then the Prime Minister of India.
Right.
Therefore, my party will do what I have done. All the Karyakartas do what he has.
Okay.
And that's what drives this party. Hard work and toil, working for the people of this country.
Okay, is it that simple? Rajesh Karappa, is it that simple? She would have a belief that it's only progress, it's only growth, it's only development. But haven't we seen issues such as the quota reallotments, for instance, or the entire issue and controversy surrounding hijab, surrounding azan? And that's something that many say the speed at which these issues have, acquired currency is not something that has been seen in Karnataka before.
See, I must tell you, to the best of my knowledge, Madhav, communal issues have no appetite in Karnataka. In Karnataka, if you're going to throw a communal issue at the people are not going to accept it, right? First, I think what matters most today is corruption, right? And there is a frontal attack which has been made by against government, and that is not by one political party or another political party. It is by members of the Contractors Association, and they are a registered body having a huge number of contractors. They have come on record to say, not now, not during election time, nearly 2 years ago, and they have come on record to say, look, this is a government which is asking for 40%
Okay.
in terms of all commissions. Now, is this proved? Now, BJP constantly says, no, give us the proof. There is one BJP Karyakarta, by the name of Santosh Patil, he hangs himself, makes an allegation against a BJP minister. Then, who is arrested? The BJP Karyakarta, of course, is dead. The minister is not arrested. Who is arrested is the president of the Contractors Association.
Okay.
84-year-old man, taken away in the middle of the night, kept in, tried to be sent to judicial custody. Fortuitously, we all reached there, and we say that, look, please don't do this. And fortunately, the judge says, okay, let him go. So this is the kind of atmosphere.
Series of allegations.
They're asking for, proof in regard to corruption. 8 crore is found, 8 crore cash is found.
We're veering away from the key subject, but since she raised good governance, I guess it's only fair that he raised the issue of graft. Quick response from Malavika Avinash, because this is one of the late motives. This is repeatedly a charge coming in from the Congress party that this is a 40% Sarkara. This is a charge we've seen repeated over the past several months, I must say.
Madhav, isn't it a bit rich coming from Brijesh, who's now in the Aam Aadmi Party? Manish Sisodia, belonging to the Aam Aadmi Party, is a house guest of the Enforcement Directorate and the CBI, and is being investigated for graft. Therefore, I find it rather rich coming from the Aam Aadmi Party. It has been a repeated false allegation that has been made against the government. Repeating it 1,000 times is not going to make it true. Brijesh himself is an advocate, and here is the Court of Karnataka. what stops either the Congress party or the members of other parties such as Aam Aadmi Party or whoever else, or even the Contractors Association? They may not believe in the government or the machinery of the government. I am sure they believe in the courts. Why haven't they gone there? The Lokayukta was shut down by the Congress party and Mr. Siddaramaiah. We restarted the Lokayukta, enabled it, and hence what was found in Madhavdas' house was found.
Okay.
Therefore, the agencies are free to act in Karnataka as it is in the centre, and those in the opposition, if at all they charge us with corruption,
But is that
are
entirely
free
true?
to go to court.
Would that have happened without a nudge coming from this building, Tanvir Ahmed? The Lokayukta, is it really as free as the BJP wants us to believe?
Absolutely no Lokayukta. We all know it is not BJP who started. It is the High Court which had given direction that Lokayukta should be reinitiated. But however, let us really take that question. Is populism very important? Yes, they are very popular. BJP is absolutely having stalwarts, and even though they are not able to garner support, so they are asking Kichha Sudeep to come into their party. Is more than anything, whether it is populism or polarization or personality, I think more than anything, programs are more important. The only party which is working, which is asking, which is going and talking to people on the basis of program is Janata Dal Secular. We have personality, definitely HD Kumaraswamy and Devegowda, but more than that, we are relying on a program which is Pancharatna, which we have told that in terms of farming community, health, education, infrastructure, jobs, development, talking about infant mortality, talking about women empowerment, we are the only one who's talking on the basis of program.
Right.
People of Karnataka are going to repose their confidence only on programs, not on personality, because we all know BJP is no short, no lurch of personality. That's the reason they are asking more and more personalities to come.
Okay.
They tried enough and more to polarize, whether it is the issue of talking about Tipu Sultan, Savarkar, and issues which are non-issues. They are only relying on history. We want to make history, not rely on history which is saffronized.
Okay, let me bring in Mr. B.S. Arun on this. Mr. B.S. Arun, you're a keen observer of politics. Now, many are saying this is a marked shift that we've seen in the last 2 odd years of the BJP's rule. You know, we've seen the kind of approach that earlier leaders, like the Vajpayee era we saw, or even when Mr. Yediyurappa was the chief minister, it was a very soft approach when it comes to Hindutva. The hardline, muscular approach was not taken. And many are questioning that whether this will be the litmus test of whether that works in south of the India. Because thus far, there may have been pockets, but if you look at it on a state as a whole, the BJP, perhaps the only state which has ruled so far is Karnataka. Will it work in Karnataka? Is on test at the moment. Would you agree?
I don't think communalism is a big issue here, except in a few districts like coastal Karnataka and Shimoga, maybe even in Chikmagalur. I don't think it will play a major role, and that's why perhaps over the last about 6 months, the BJP is not raising this issue very much. That's what I observed. And a murder has taken place recently in Ramanagara, which is this is about a week back. But then, fortunately, there is not much of reaction from any of the parties so far, and no violence have been reported. So I think communalism, except that it is strident in coastal regions of Karnataka as well as in Shimoga, it may not matter much in other districts of the state. Maybe seeing this, BJP, I believe, will not take this up in a big way.
Okay.
And that will help perhaps maintain communal harmony in the state.